The person who is on your mind right now is going through a whirlwind of emotions and facing a significant internal dilemma. On one hand, there's an urge to distance themselves and end what has transpired between you two. It has been emotionally overwhelming, and it continues to be so. However, on the other hand, there's a deep desire to stay close, not to completely break this bond. This indecision is not just personal, it seems to reflect a larger force, as if the universe itself is intervening to keep this relationship alive. This mix of feelings indicates an internal struggle where the decision to pull away clashes with the desire to remain connected. The relationship between you two is so profound that even amid difficulties and intense emotions, there's something resisting a definitive end. This could be interpreted as a hint that your destinies are intertwined in a way that goes beyond the ordinary, suggesting that there are still lessons to be learned and a path to walk together. In this situation, it might be beneficial for both of you to reflect on the meaning of this connection in your lives, what it teaches you, and how it contributes to your personal growth. It's possible to find a path that honors the depth of this bond while respecting the need for space and time to heal. The idea that the universe won't allow this connection to dissolve completely offers some comfort, suggesting that despite the challenges, there is a greater purpose at play. Perhaps it's time to look beyond the pain and immediate difficulties and explore how this relationship can be transformed and strengthened, not in spite of the obstacles, but thanks to them. Certainly, my guardian angel, the connection you share is truly extraordinary, one of those rare instant connections that seem to transcend time and space. From the first moment you met, it was evident that letting this go and forgetting each other would be impossible. Broadly, it has brought you back to reality in a way that you might have noticed, looking at the moon and thinking of them, a practice that not only shows the desire to be close, but also a process of personal learning. You are learning to be okay with yourself, accepting who you are in the present moment, even if it involves feeling a bit uncomfortable while waiting for this deeper connection. The energy surrounding this relationship is full of internal and external conflicts. It is frequently immersed in memories, thoughts, and sensations you left behind. The words you chose, the songs you shared, the photos, and the conversations, all of these have had a profound impact on them, much more than you may imagine. The way you communicated, the words you chose, and the things you shared not only touched them deeply, but also transformed their way of communicating, loving, and expressing affection. It was an instant and profound change that significantly altered their relational patterns. The relationship between you two is marked by a fascinating duality, like mirrors reflecting differences and similarities uniquely. What you said and shared with them has not only deeply affected them, but also changed their perception of communication and connection. This change has been so radical that they even fantasize about marrying you, demonstrating the depth and intensity of the love they feel. This loving energy is so powerful and enveloping that it becomes challenging to imagine a separate future. This connection between you two, charged with intensity and transformation, suggests significant potential for growth and evolution together. Perhaps it's time to reflect on how this relationship can continue evolving and taking you to even more amazing places. Certainly, yes, this relationship can grow and evolve considering the significant changes it has already brought for both of you. The ability to see each other as mirrors, reflecting both differences and similarities, might be the key to unraveling even more layers of mutual understanding and deep love. For them, The idea of sharing a life together goes beyond just marriage. They often find themselves immersed in thoughts about you, even in the most unexpected and everyday moments, in the midst of a gathering with friends, observing a couple around, or in any social situation. The sensation accompanying them is a mix of desire and a certain sense of injustice for not being able to be by your side. You have become the standard against which they measure everything they desire in life. There's something in your way of speaking, the words you choose, and how you flirt that they can't get out of their mind. But this constant reflection goes beyond simple nostalgia. They feel like their life loses its luster without your presence. The conversations you shared seem to have left a void that nothing else can fill. The things you said not only entertained them but also gave a special color to their life, making it seem more vibrant and exciting. Now, they question the purpose of their daily actions both at work and in their personal life, wondering why they do all this if they can't be with the person they truly desire by their side. The feeling that there's something fundamentally unjust in not being together is palpable. But there's a message of hope and reassurance coming from their guardian angel. Regardless of the physical or emotional distance between you two, the love and connection you share remain unbreakable. This deep connection is not one-sided. You also find yourself dreaming and yearning for them, fantasizing about what this could be. Reciprocity in feelings and thoughts is what truly matters, emphasizing the truth that, regardless of external circumstances, the connection between you two is indestructible. The relationship between you two is an emotional roller coaster, don't you think? There are intense moments that might be challenging to handle, but it's these same moments that make your connection so special and profound. Don't believe that the challenges you face are just coincidences. They are disguised opportunities, gifts from the universe to help you grow and develop personally. You might feel unjustly separated from them, but paradoxically, this distance is necessary for your individual growth, so each of you can be ready for an even more significant relationship in the future. During this time apart, he is working on himself, building confidence, and seeking that inner peace that sometimes seems elusive. You are like a lighthouse in the midst of the storm, a focal point around which many of his thoughts and emotions revolve. Your influence is palpable and challenging, but also comforting. This challenging situation they find themselves in is not permanent, serving as a constant reminder of the strength of the connection they share, a connection that no obstacle can break. This time of individual growth is preparing them for a bright future filled with new skills and a deeper understanding of themselves and each other. Together, they will be able to face any challenge with renewed love, respect, and understanding. You remain the center of his desires and dreams, on the path to becoming an even better version of himself, more open and honest with you and with himself. This journey hasn't been easy, but his patience and understanding have not gone unnoticed. The emotion of finally opening up will be overwhelming, but this vulnerability and honesty will open the door to a new chapter in their relationship, full of renewed love and a deeper connection. The image of both of you, each in your own world, looking at the moon and thinking of each other, captures the beauty and simplicity of this love perfectly. It may sound cliché, but there is a deep comfort and connection embedded in this gesture. Perhaps there is a shared memory, a moment in the past where the moon acted as a bridge between your worlds, reinforcing the idea that no matter how far apart you are both contemplating the same sky illuminated by the same moonlight. This cosmic connection serves as a constant reminder that, despite the circumstances, there is an invisible thread that binds you, a thread that will soon guide you towards each other, ready to explore the depths of a renewed and rekindled love. At this crucial moment, you are about to make a decision that will change the course of your relationship. The upcoming conversation will not be an ordinary chat. It will mark a turning point, a moment of reconnection promising to transform the dynamics between you, bringing with it an unknown serenity. If you close your eyes and allow yourself to dream of the perfect place, you will surely see yourself by his side. He wants to build a life filled with beauty, joy, and pleasure for both of you. This is his most sincere desire. If he could change his reality in an instant to be with you right now, he wouldn't hesitate. The celestial message he sends today offers comfort in the face of uncertainties, reminding both of you that it's normal to have doubts and aspire to connection. Despite the difficult and understandable lack of communication, it doesn't diminish the value of what you have already shared. The hope persists that, despite the individual paths you may have taken, there is still an indissoluble bond, something special that continues to unite you. The situation is complex, filled with contradictory emotions and uncertainty, but also possibilities. If there is still a feeling of tenderness and a memory of what once was, perhaps there is space for a new journey together, a fresh start where fears can be faced side by side, and doubts can dissipate through the strength of a connection that refuses to be forgotten. The sincerity of his love declaration, despite the fear, is a testament to the depth of his feelings and the desire to overcome the obstacles that have kept you apart, with the hope of rebuilding and strengthening the bond that once united you. If you close your eyes and allow yourself to dream of the perfect place, you will surely see yourself by his side. He wants to build a life filled with beauty, joy, and pleasure for both of you. This is his most sincere desire. Thank you immensely for taking a moment to receive this message. I hope it touched your heart in a special way. If it did, share your experience in the comments. Your feedback is very valuable. Thank you deeply for being here, for watching, and connecting with these words. Your support, love, and encouragement help spread messages of love and hope. Until our next encounter, remember that true love goes beyond the limitations of time and space, waiting for the right moment to resurface. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video.